So you're welcome to Instagram homepage. So what we're going to be talking about, in the last time we've talked about Facebook ads. So right now we're going to be talking about Instagram. Instagram was, developed by, Kevin Syndrome and Mike Krieger in year 2010. But now the Instagram has been acquired by Facebook, so it's now part of the Facebook products. All right. So Instagram, it's a photo sharing app, launched in America in October year 2010, as earlier said, and it's been acceptable globally. Many people are using it now. So many, we have many people now, Instagram influencers, people who are currently leveraging on Instagram to market their products to the populace. All right. So um also the there are some statistics that I would like to be sharing with us on Instagram, or about Instagram rather. Top 10 Instagram stats for year 2020, launched by, as compiled by hootsuite.com. Instagram statistics, compiled by Facebook. Sorry, it's compiled by hootsuite.com. So right now, there are 1 billion people who currently use Instagram every month. On a monthly basis, you have over 1 billion people actually using Instagram every month. And we have 500 million people that use Instagram stories every day. Over 500 million people use Instagram every day. All right. So, as regards the gender mix, 63% of Instagram users log in at least once per day, and 52% female, while 48% are males. All right. Instagram users will spend an average of 28 minutes per day on the platform in year 2020. So 200 million Instagram users visit at least one business profile per day. Just imagine what that could be to your business. Imagine your business being part of that, um, those business profiles that are visited on a daily basis. So 200 million Instagram users. Just imagine that you have just 0.1% of such visiting your profile, your business profile page on a daily basis, and you have like a good content around, all right, that you are posting up for your business. Just imagine what that could do to your business, all right, to your online presence, or maybe you are offering Instagram marketing as a service. Imagine what that could do, all right, to you. So all right. So, one third of the world of the most viewed stories are from businesses. All right. So, initially, when Instagram was launched, pardon me, when Instagram was launched, it was almost about, it was for the teenager, it's for the people who just want to share pictures and all. But today, it's being used by businesses around the world. It's become, by professionals, by, fashion designers, by real estate agents, agencies, by, designers, by, um, photographers, all kinds of, business owners are currently using it to, make the best of, of their businesses. Instagram's potential advertising reach is 849.3 million users. That's huge, right? 75.3% of US businesses will use Instagram in year 2020. Brands post an average of 2.5 stories per week. All right. So these are stats that you need to know about Instagram. Instagram is the second most downloaded free app in the Apple Store. All right. As at 2019 statistics, were not yet available, but right now it is. So on Instagram, all right, something that we would have to also do right now is that let's check business dot, which is where our business is. Business dot Instagram, business dot Instagram slash business. All right. So we have a lot to do here. All right, we have a lot to do here. Build your business on Instagram. Drive awareness, increase customers, and share your story amongst a highly engaged audience. I really, really, encourage you and recommend that you visit this link, business.instagram.com/advertising, so that you can have more ideas about Instagram and different kinds of ads formats that you have on Instagram. A seamless experience. Instagram ads appear in a bold, linear format at the center of visual inspiration. So kinds of ads that you can use on Instagram right now, they are, excuse me, stories ads. All right, stories ads, that is, complement your feed contain content with ads on Instagram stories. Connect with over 500 billion accounts using stories daily. All right, you could start your journey from here by clicking on create your ads. All right, so stories ads, these are part of the recommendations that I will make to you, that when you are placing your Instagram ad, you should use stories, because for one major reason is that are stories ads are part of the ads that people currently don't have, you know, a control over. All right, people don't have control over it because it's just part of it. It appears as part of the stories. It appears as part of the stories that you share. For example, on a normal day, you share stories on your Instagram, let's say on your Instagram personal profile. All right, again, you could use that same opportunity, that same channel, to reach out to your customers. People won't even know that what do you call it, that the ads is on the way. When you are watching YouTube videos, you could see, suddenly you could just see an ad say, in the midst of the video, telling you that ads in 5 seconds. That doesn't happen with Instagram. All right, no one has story, control over that stories yet. So it comes as part of what your customers wanted to view, and before you know what is happening, your ad just come in like that, and you have your ads, people seeing your ad. And as for stories, why should you use stories for your marketing? All right, as part of your um um as part of your ads. Number one is, according to Hootsuite stats, 500 million people use Instagram stories every day. In the 3 years since its launch, stories has become a huge part of what makes Instagram so popular. You can see, with half a billion people using stories every single day, it is clear that stories are an important channel for brands. So you will find more Instagram stories that throughout this piece, and I would recommend that you also visit this link and go through the stats and see for yourself. All right. So stories, you should learn to use it. All right. So and in the course of this video, I'm going to be showing us um places where you can get probably free videos to use for your stories. All right, again, we have another format which is called photo ads. Photo ads is just posting your picture, just a single picture. All right, just one picture, and a picture that tells your stories. Let's tell you, photo art. Tell your stories through a clean, simple, and beautiful creative canvas. Stories can be in square or landscape format. All right, it's just a picture. All right. Again, we have video arts. So video arts is, it works like stories. All right, but for stories, it's just, let's check. So stories is just like a snippet that you use. But for videos, people know that, okay, they are viewing a videos, and a video, and this is an art. But for story, it's very, very unlike video arts. So that's why it is recommended that you make use of it. Carousel art is the collection of images. All right, and it is good for if you are into fashion, if you're a fashion designer, if you are into e-commerce, if you are into real estate, you know, carousel, it's one of the ads that you should make your friend. You know why? Because it gives you the opportunity to put up as many as possible images, which people can stroll over. People can stroll and see. I mean, if you have, let me say, new designs on your, catalog, and you could post them, or people could have, could stroll over and see different designs that you have and go through them one after the other. So that's what carousel does. It gives you the opportunity to post instead of photo art, which is just one picture. Carousel is a collection of pictures. All right. You also have collection ads. These are part of the new updates that Instagram just brought into four. Also ads in explore. In earlier time, there is nothing like that. All right. So there was nothing like that. So let me log in so that we can see what I'm talking about. This is where you have explore. All right. When you click on explore, you can see. So this actually really work well for you. When you click on explore, what's happening? You see different images. All right, people post a picture of something popular, something, the trend that you currently have on Instagram. But what Instagram is doing now is that you could insert your heart into the stories, things that are already going on there. You could insert your heart there, and before you know what is happening, your heart is out there, people viewing it, and without even knowing, they click on it and they stumble on your content, and before you know what is happening, you have more customers to yourself. So that is art. That is where, there are very, very, you know different format that you can use to promote your brand on Instagram. And so with that being said, all right, so you could start by, probably clicking on create your, first, your, what do you call it, photo art. So this starts, and you can choose your goal, but that's not where we are starting. So right now in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to place your Instagram ads from your Facebook. All right, from your Facebook. So now let's head on to our facebook.com. All right, so now we are on Facebook, and if you have not seen the last video on Facebook ads, I would, suggest that you go back and watch that Facebook ads, the video on the Facebook ad first, so that you can have more, detailed knowledge about what we are doing. All right, so when you come on your Facebook, you click on ads manager. All right, you click on ads manager. We have, in detail talk about the, we have covered a lot of ground on the Facebook, on our Facebook video. So I would recommend that you go back there and watch it over again. So what we want to do here is that, just like the way we did where we are placing our first, Facebook ads, you come here, then you click on create ads. All right. So again, we are back where I'm saying again that you may need to go back, because Instagram is now, operated by Facebook, so they are almost the same thing. When it comes to art, they are interwoven. All right. So this is the first page that you will see, which is to choose your campaign objective. This is very, very important. You could create new, and you could also click on use existing, campaign. All right. As you can see, we have the list of campaigns that we have made earlier, different ads that we have once advertised, but we are creating new for the purpose of this, class. All right. So what do we want to choose? What do we want to choose on Instagram? So many people, part of the our advice, part of the things that you could use Instagram marketing for is number one, to create awareness for your products, to reach more people, or to generate leads. Probably to reach, okay, let's say brand awareness, to reach more people, to drive traffic, or create or lead or generate leads. Okay, brand awareness, all right, or you choose to reach, or traffic, or lead generation. All right. So these have been found to be very, very effective when you are on Instagram, when you are using Instagram ads. All right. So in this video, we want to say that our objective is that we want to generate more leads. We want to get more people, into our funnel. All right. So we've clicked on that. So the next thing that you see is that optional where you can name your campaign. It's optional actually, but let's name our campaign. Let's name, the name that we have been using so far is, Jadok Fashion. So we are making ads for Jadok Fashion. I think it's all right. So we've talked about ad sets and ad in the other video under the Facebook app video. So I would recommend that you watch it. So let's create campaign ad. So let's continue. Okay, Jadok Fashion Instagram. All right. So continue. You click on continue. You click on continue. So thereafter you have, I've talked about special ad categories in the other video, so you can check through them one after the other. All right. So we don't have so much to change here. All right. So we've named our campaign, all right, which is Jadok Fashion Instagram ads. Our objective is generation, is to generate leads. So let's continue. So as earlier said, that okay, Facebook operated with, Facebook page. So you need to have a page. So I've explained all that in the other video. So again, you set your daily budget. All right, this is very, very important. So yeah, we have many people spend as much as 50,000 naira on their apps every day. They are big, brands, but for you, you may not be. If you are making, if you are spending, this is almost 4,000 naira. If you are spending 4,000 naira on your ads every day, multiply by 30, that's huge already. So I think for small business, that may not be advisable. So let's say we wanted our daily budget to be, let's say, 8,000 naira, right? So 8,000 naira, that's all right. All right. So we want the ads to run for, start from today. All right. Then you can set an end date. All right. You can set an end date, which is for how long do you want the ads to run. Then here again, you set your audience. I've covered that on the audience on the other video. All right, but this video is just to show you how you can advertise on Instagram. So you come to placement. All right, you come to placement. So but for the purpose of, some of you are just watching the Instagram alone, let's talk about let's talk a little about, audience. So audience is where you 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 know choose who exactly you want to market to. That's where you define your audience. You know, internet is a very vast space, so you cannot target everybody at the same time. All right, but you can target your own audience, people who are interested in what you are doing. So this is what that is what audience is for. You set them, okay, who are the people within what age range, what's the location of the people that you want to market to, what's their age range, what's gender, if male or female or all right. So that is that. Then you can save the audience in case you want to continue to market to them in the nearest future. All right. So placement, that is where our work is. If you're advertising on Facebook, all right, if you're advertising on Facebook, we just leave this automatically. But for Instagram, we would have to change our placement to manual placement. So this is where the difference is. All right. This is where the difference is. We are advertising now on Instagram. So as you can see, when we click on manual, what did we see? We see all we had, or we could see platforms. All right. So here you choose whether you want to advertise on Facebook or you want to advertise on Instagram. All right. But our focus here is to advertise on Instagram. So we're going to deselect Facebook. All right. So we have Instagram only. Then in our placement also, we want them to, place our ads on fields. All right. Then we want to make use of stories. All right. You could use in stream if you feel like. All right. But you are not using messages. So we have choose that. That is where we want to market. That is where that's the platform that we are using now. You come here under your placement, you deselect Facebook, all right, and every other channels such as audience or messenger. We are not advertising on messenger yet. The focus is to advertise on Instagram. All right. Then we want within the Instagram, we want to advertise on feeds, we want to advertise on stories and in-stream. In-stream is where your video, you know, you know, just stream in while people are watching videos where your heart flow, your heart, coming, your heart flows in where people are watching their own, just watching their normal video. All right. So you could use that. Also you could also again optimize your heart, to control your heart, set a cost control if you have a specific cost goal. If you don't set one, Facebook ad system will focus on spending your entire budget and getting the most results. So you could leave this untouched. All right, then you click on next. I think my network is kind of okay. So for placement, we have done that. All right. So we have selected our Facebook page where we want to. Um, all right. So now Instagram is asking us that we need to connect our page. All right. We need to collect our page or maybe your account, the account that you want to use. You have to connect it. But if you want to connect your account, maybe you want to use your Instagram account, then you click on connect here. All right. So Facebook would take you to where you so you click on connect and Facebook will take you to where you would enter your Instagram login and password. So once you log in, it will synchronize and bring you here. Then you can use and fill the stats on that account. All right. So here again, we want to set up our ads. So here we are using this is where you see your ad setup. So we are using probably single image. So we are using single image now. All right. And you can choose carousel. All right. But here, so when you choose carousel, you have to import as I explained different videos that you want to use. All right. I mean different images, image one, image two, image three, as many as possible. But here, let's choose just single image or video. All right. Single image or video. So what image do we want to use? We have some images already on our platform. All right. So we have this image will flow in our feeds and Instagram videos. Then we also use this in our stories. All right. But you can edit. stories. All right. So you could edit your image by, you can turn your images to videos and all. All right, as you can see that this is now video in form, right? So let's close it. So you can use the your existing videos. Then you could also type what. So when you are using image, Instagram, you have to um you have to it's not enough to just post up an image. All right, you need to add a text. All right, so it could be something like, okay, new order arrive, new order available, place your order now. All right, so place your order now. All right, so you need to include text. So place your order now. Then you could write your headline. So all right, so place your order now. Then you can also, here I would also love to talk about using hashtags. Hashtags give you the opportunity to make the best um of your hearts, of your spending. So new order available, place your order now. That's the text that you want to accompany the image with. So you could use the hashtag such as new order. All right, new order, hashtag. So look around for things that are trending, all right, and include them. Join the hashtag, join the pool, so that you are part of the stories, you are part of what is trending. So you should learn to make use of hashtags on your ad and never abuse it. That has implication. All right, so you could also choose headline, but this is optional. You could choose description, this is optional. All right, so here you want the display link, where when people click on that ad, where do you want to direct them? All right, so this is very, very important. What's your landing page? So you could just type the name of your website, or if you're advertising as an affiliate, you could also this is where to include the link. All right, www dot, let's say the name of our website is maravim.com. All right, so what do you want people to do? You want them to sign up, or apply now, or download, or what have you? All right, so if you want them to sign up, you need to create your form. All right, Instagram give you the opportunity to do that. You could create your form. So what kind of information do you want to? So if you click on add form now, all right, choose or create an instant form for your lead generation campaign. So you could click on create form here. All right, but if what you wanted is not just to receive information, what you wanted to them is to download, you choose download. All right, so when you choose download, you you know it's once they click on it, they are directed to where you place your website. All right, they are directed to your website, and which is your display link, which is maravim.com here. And when they arrive at your website, you have to make sure that you engage them. You give them the opportunity to do something, maybe to fill a form. If you don't want them to fill the form directly from your ads, you direct them to your website, but you engage them. You have to let them do something. You have to commit them, so probably to enter their information or what have you. So once you are done with all that, all right, so you click on publish. All right, you click on publish. So once you do that, the Facebook would um you know verify your information and place your ad. So that is all about that. And that's all that is needed for your Facebook, I mean for your Instagram ads. So thank you. And again, we are the course is still continue. So thank you for this, for watching this. See you again in the next video.